first thing is, okay, here in approvals, okay, we covered almost all except two. Okay, group we covered, user we covered, approval action we covered. Okay, rollback we have not covered. Approval coordinator we covered. Okay, when you are learning also, keep it in mind. They don't sometimes in the interview they don't directly ask like what is approval coordinator and all. They also will ask, tell me what are all the activities you know from workflow. Okay, if you get this kind of question, your answer should start from A. A means approvals. Under approvals, user, group, coordinator, approval action 4. Okay, then to C, alphabetical A and then C. Okay, in C, conditions. Okay, here we have two conditions, if condition, switch condition, and one more important thing is wait for condition. Okay, we cover this one now. Okay, like this you need to cover all of them. Okay, if they give you a lot of time you can cover all of them, but just prepare this way. Don't only prepare activity and then it's used, because it is difficult to remember also. If you follow this method, A, C, N, okay, tasks, timer and utility, they are the main thing, right? And I am not seeing the screen, ma. I am seeing somewhere here. Okay, I am seeing it. Okay, under A, under approval, right? User, group, coordinator, rollback, approval, action, 5 are there. Okay, then C, if condition, switch condition. Okay, wait for condition, and then tasks, catalog task, create task, and then subflow. Subflow is a general one. Okay, in the between maybe N, notification will come. Create notification, create event, some two will come. Okay, utilities, branch join, lock, unlock, log. Okay, Turnstile, set value, run script. Slide, okay, now I am seeing here. So if you see, maybe if you open, you will get it, right? And if they still give you time, you can also work, you can also explain the important ones. If they ask you, okay, like explain any one, maybe it starts with branch and join. Okay, create task, catalog task. This is also very easy to explain. Okay, I use notification. Okay, wait for condition, approval coordinator. So everything you can slowly explain. Okay, when you are preparing also, try to read the docs. Okay, so ServiceNow workflow activities. Okay, say let's say branch activity, right? So when you read this docs, it gives you the terminology and the explanation also. Okay, so just try to read these kind of things also. Okay, maybe workflow, maybe community. So wherever you find a nice information, try to read that also. Okay, this is very important, because the terminologies you are failing to get it in your mind when you are speaking. You are all giving right answers, but properly you are not giving it. That also you have to start practicing more. Okay, keep this one suggestion in mind. Okay, now coming back, here rollback, I'll just pause it for some time. Okay, wait for condition, right? The wait for condition, the name itself is telling us that wait for some condition to pass to the next one. Okay, the workflow, the links always, these links will called as transitions, right? The links will always move to the next one once the once the current activity completed, right? So if this is completed, then only the transition will pass to the next one, right? Agree? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, right? So now when it is passing it, okay, sometimes maybe as per your requirement or some condition, you need to see some condition. Okay, if this is there in the RATM, if this is there in the RATM, or if this is there in somewhere, then pass to next one. So wait for condition is something like, let's see, I'm doing something here. Okay, let's say, okay, here we are setting approved, right? maybe this is a wrong example where I am just giving. It's a right example, work functionality wise, but maybe not a strong scenario to cover. Okay, so I'm just covering it. Just see how much it will help to understand. Okay. Okay, so using wait for condition, either I can write some script, okay, or either I can also do something. Okay, so see here, state approval, okay, equal to approved. So approval equal to approved. If it is approval equal to approved, then only pass to next one. Okay, so then only pass to next one. Okay, but as per your flow, you are already setting here. So approval will be approved, then it will come to here, it checks for the condition, then it will pass it. But to show a demo, what I do is, okay, I am unlinking this one just to see this one. This is actually a wrong scenario that I am showing you. Okay, this is wrong, but I am showing it. So here, just try now. We will try now, right, everyone. This particular one we will try how the system behaves. We will see. Okay, so just submit a ticket. Okay, so see here, the RATM is created. Maybe based on the selections, it may have approval, it don't have approval. Okay, I think it don't have any approvals. Okay, so show workflow, just see. Okay, so it came here. These two approvals are skipped because of the conditions that we passed within them. Then it moved to wait for condition. Here in wait for condition, we are checking the RATM state equal to approved. Okay, it came here when this is triggered. It came here, it checked the value, but the value is not approved. Okay, then it is waiting. Okay, now here is a question, when then when this one will move to this one. Okay, this may be the question, or in other way, if I want to ask the same question, how I can make the flow to move to the next task activity. Anyone can try. If you understand the definition, maybe you can give the right answer. I want to create the catalog task. Means I want to move the workflow to here. How can I make the workflow to move to here? Anyone?
We should change the state to approved, sir.
Where?
In the RATM.
Right. Okay. So see here, it is waited till the value changed to approved. Okay, once it is approved, the wait for condition state equal to finished means completed, then it move to the next one. So this is what the wait for condition will do. Is that clear, ma, everyone? So this example is a wrong, it's not a strong example, I know, because we are maintaining approval action. But let's say you have a scenario where you need to do an activity work only if some value set to the RATM. Then only you have to do. That time you use wait for condition. Okay, maybe I can show a few more scenarios. Okay, but the definition and how the usage of wait for condition is fine now. Can I take it? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any questions here? No. Right. Shall I move to the next one? Please confirm, my everyone.
Sir,
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
sir, they're using in both we are using approval after giving approval only it will moving
I am not
catalog
using.
task, no,
I
sir.
am not using it, my. As per this flow, this is orphan. because it is not
No,
having.
no, sir. That in approved action also we are giving approve only, then it is going to catalog. Wait for condition also we are giving approve only, it is going to catalog task, no, sir. The same action is doing in both scenarios.
Here you are checking either it is true or false. You are not setting anything. So the wait for condition. Okay, okay. Maybe I. Okay, let me show you. Okay, here in wait for condition, whatever the condition you are mentioning, you are defining, it is to check. It is not to set. It is to check. The flow will.
Okay, sir. Okay, okay, sir.
Yeah, the flow will check for the value. Okay, and if it is true, then only it pass to the next value. Until it.
Okay, sir. Understood.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, ma'am. Right question actually. Very good question. Maybe I didn't miss. I missed it. I didn't explain it properly. But yeah, now it's more clear. Good.
Yeah,
Any,
thank you, sir.
yeah, good. Anything else? Right. So I'm just connecting back to our basic structure, because wait for condition every time we need to go to manually and then do. But this example is not strong. It is not a strong example, ma'am. Okay. So I'm still telling it. I will cover it, maybe a nice example for you. Okay. So I'm just moving it to back. So activities done except rollback. Okay, under conditions these three are important, and those three only important. Okay, the other one is not required. So we are finished. Notification is a kind of mail, okay, where the system will send you. Okay, let's say here approver is there. Okay, how the approver will know, how the people will know that you have a ticket is waiting for approval, or how this task will. Okay, let's say this RATM is completed. Here it is completed. Okay, so I want to I want to update this particular person for whom it is requested, saying that this RATM is completed. Okay, so I need to send a mail to this person's email. Okay, so how the system will trigger it, how we will design it. Okay, there are in ServiceNow, emailing can be done in two ways. Okay, one is from events. Events is a separate concept. Using events we can do so many things, and especially we will completely control the notification part. Okay, simple example. Incident is created. Once the incident is created, send a mail to, okay, customer saying for you an incident is created. Incident is assigned to one person. Send a mail to the person assigned to, saying that this incident is assigned to you. Okay, incident is assigned to a group. Okay, send a mail to the group of users saying that the ticket is assigned to your group. So all these three examples, okay, in incident table there is no workflow. We can't do it from workflow. Okay, but how we do is we use events. Okay, event registry or events. Okay, we use them. So there is a separate flow and explanation I need to cover for events registry business tools. Okay, there are three pair actually. One is event. Where is events? I am showing something else. Events. Okay, so events is one thing associated with notification, second thing, and then associated with a business rule. Those three are combination. Okay, for the all the example that I told on event incident table. Okay, but from for here, even the same concept, the event concept can be used here from workflow to trigger a notification. Okay, using create event. Okay, I will not be touching it for now. It will take a lot of time to explain, but only thing what I touch is a notification. Okay, instead of using that particular set of things like event, okay, business rule, notification part, I only create a direct notification here. Okay, see here, I am dragging a notification. Okay, and I am setting up a notification to the customer. Okay, request completed. You can create n number of notifications now. Okay, let's say where are the places we can set the notification, I will tell you. Okay, so requested completed, to whom we are sending, we are sending to, okay, RATM requested for, means for whom the request is raised. Okay, so this is fine. And what it is containing, it contains, okay, your request. Okay, see here we have something called fields. They are dot working fields. These are RATM fields. So I will get some fields here. Your number, just see for number, MN, somewhere N will be there, B, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N. Okay, I clicked it. When I clicked it, it comes here. Okay, this one number na. So copy this and paste here. Okay, it prints the number of the particular ticket RATM. Okay, your request has been successfully completed. Okay, so now dear, for whom we are raising, we are sending this one for the person, right? So who is that guy? Open for, requested for, right? This one. Okay, requested for, and requested for, just see name. Is there something called name here? First name, last name, name, last name, middle name, name, yeah, name. Okay, I clicked it, it comes there. One time click is enough. Okay, it is getting me. Okay, dear, okay, dear, the name we are printing. Okay, your request has been completed successfully. You can give some link also, ma. I'm not doing all the stuff. Okay, uh, I'm just cutting it up. Okay, regards, ServiceNow platform team. Okay, so see here only some little new thing is like how you are printing the value of RATM. Okay, you can just select them. It comes like dollar, the field name, dollar requested for dot work. Okay, apart from that nothing. What email subject, what email content you are saying. Okay, and to whom we are sending. These are the three important things. And if you want to send to a group also, you can send it. Right, Nama? Clear? And still you can get some script also to get the people. Okay, but script, this is not required maybe now. Is that clear, ma? Shall I test it now?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's submit one ticket again. Okay, so here after the catalog task is completed, then maybe I can keep here. This is the best place. Here is also the best place. Okay, these two will run in fraction of seconds. Okay, if you keep here or if you keep here, both are same. But ideally, the best practice is keep here. Okay, once you set the value to this one, send a notification, end the flow. Okay, ma? So yeah, just try it now. So when and just see, it is no requested for, no, so okay, fine. Okay, so the ticket is created. It creates a task also. Okay, close the task and see the mail also. Mail here you can see, close. Okay, so anyway this one will close. So this is closed, it went to notification. Okay, some mail should be sent. Okay, and then it finished like the RATM state value set to closed, completed and end. Okay, now just come here and then see for email also. Okay, this is more into administration related work. When we are getting some issues related to email, okay, we can also track like this emails. Okay, system logs emails. Okay, and just see, take this one, copy here. It's not yet come. So that means the email is not created. It should create, it should not create. Let's see. here also we can see under nodes. No, this is the one, huh? This is not the one which we created, huh? Which one, ma? Where I am seeing? Okay, give me. Okay. I'm checking something other RATM. This is the RATM which we created just now. Okay, so confusing, right? So see here the email that we set up. Okay, it's sent like this. Okay, even in RATM level also in nodes it will display. Okay, and the person will also receive the email. Okay, here also it will show. Okay, maybe in a second. Email, all the things are coming. So it will show here now. Okay, maybe it will take some time, but you can see here email is sent to this email ID from this RATM, and if you just read the thing, okay, it is triggering like this. Preview email, it will send to, it will send like this. Okay, dear system administrator, means requested for .name, your request has been successfully completed, $number. Okay, regards ServiceNow platform support team. So this is how we define the notification from workflow, right? You seen it, right, everyone? Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
Now traditionally, if you see this particular flow, where are the places? Let's consider like, I'm not just covering something, so there are already some system predefined notifications will be there. Okay, will be triggered from events, but consider like there are no external emails are triggering, okay, from events. Now think only about this particular workflow. There are no external emails are set up already. Now consider like, if you if they ask you to define a notification, where are the places we need to, just assume like where are the places we need to send a notification. Just think like here it is checking and it is setting an approval, right? So one person, the manager, respective manager, is getting an approval. Okay, so here he needs to be notified. Dear name, okay, there is an RATM is waiting for your approval. Please review and either approve or reject. Okay, so once he approved, so one notification somewhere here or somewhere here, maybe here only. Okay, then if he rejected, so if he rejected, then a mail here, maybe after rejection. Okay, here or here, main rejection, request rejection is here, na? So here one notification says your RATM, your request is rejected and cancelled. Maybe you can somewhere set here or here. Okay, if it is approved from first one, then it moves to the second one. Okay, so here how these people, the group of people will know that this RATM is waiting for their approval. Here one more notification, okay, to the group of people saying same content, then it is approved. Okay, not required task. Okay, so consider like on task table level there are no events, then here one notification once the task is completed, so the final RATM is completed, so here one notification. So like this, wherever is required we need to create the notifications. Okay, but in system we already have so many notifications, predefined notifications and triggering from event. Okay, so when it is coming to approval, there is already there. Okay, here also there is already there, maybe rejected, there is already there. That is the reason I already put a class. If there is nothing configured from event side, then if you want to define everything, these many places we need to set the notifications. Right, Agrima, everyone? Is that clear, right? Does that make sense, everyone? Confirm, please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Okay. So shall I move to the next one? Any questions maybe from anyone? Please confirm. I'll take it as no. Moving to the next one. Okay, notify on call. These two are new things. Okay, new version things, not required. Okay, service catalog. In service catalog also we don't have many things to do. Okay, next important thing is why it got stuck. Okay, catalog task. Okay, so this one, these two are important. We already seen it. What is the difference between catalog task, create task? Okay, in task, how to write a script, and according to that we also seen parallel tasks. Okay, and when you are having parallel tasks, okay, then what is the how you can use branch and join, everything we seen it, right? So task is also completed. Okay, in ServiceNow, in workflow, there is a term called subflow. Okay, subflow is not an activity. Okay, but it is again another workflow. Okay, so see here, I have something here. Okay, so something like, okay, maybe I can show something else. Change, standard change. Let me normal change. Okay, emergency change tasks. Let's see here. These are all out of the box. Okay, branch, create task, join, create task. This is good example for branch and join. Like, this is not a good example. This is not an example for subflow. Okay, subflow is here. Okay, I'm just closing all of them. Right. So when, okay, I think why it is not loading. It is for a sec. Okay, so change change what one, which one, this one, or maybe this one. Okay, so see here, in the change management is a separate concept. When a change is created, it will be having the approvals and set of actions. Okay, so I can say only that part. When a change is created with a type standard, it will start. Okay, and then it will come here and approve, and then some wait for condition. There is something called scheduled. Until the value becomes scheduled, it will not move to next one. So they kept some wait for conditions. This is okay. Okay, maybe if you come down, it is having a branch where it have two activities. Okay, one activity is wait for condition. This is fine, but second activity is an activity that is saying as a workflow. Okay, and this is called subflow, a workflow which is there in another workflow called subflow. Okay, that means what is this workflow? This is, if you just read, change request standard change task. So change request standard change task. So this workflow they are using within the subflow. Okay, that means till this activity it works here. Once this activity is completed, once this comes, then these activities will run. It will start from here. It starts these two. Okay, it joins here and it ends here. Once this end is completed, then this is completed. Move to the next one. Right? Is that clear? Yes, no? Is that clear, ma?
Yes, sir.
Okay, when we use this subflow is, let's say you have some predefined set of actions. Okay, so that set of actions you can use for so many workflows. Okay, one approval, one task, one approval for service desk, one task for service desk. Okay, that is only two activities, and the same activity is required for around 100 catalog items, 100 separate workflows. Instead of adding these two and their logics every time, what you create is you just create a subflow. You create a simple workflow. Okay, so creating a new workflow. Okay, something like 1 second. Let me create a new workflow. Where is that? Here. Okay, I will show you. We will just test it because this is very important interview question. Okay, service desk. Okay, approval task. I'm just giving like this, and it is also works on RITM table. This is SC underscore request item table. Okay, now define two things here. One is this is fine. One, I'm just creating a workflow here. I am not creating any subflow. There is no separate terminology called subflow. Subflow is also a workflow, but a workflow which contains a standard list of actions where you can use the standard list of actions in so many workflows as a kind of predefined actions. Okay, so here ST approvals. Okay, and here group ST service desk. Okay, once this approval phase is completed, then create a task to ST. Okay, maybe for group they may do some predefined actions. Okay, for every there are some set of workflows request where it needs to go for first service desk approval, and then they need to do something pre-verification something. Okay, verify request where they will do, and then they will pass it. Maybe something like, just consider like it won't be a real time scenario 100%, but in our company we are following this one. Okay, so this workflow is there. What this workflow will do, it will just trigger an approval and it just create a task, right? These two, that's it. Okay, now the workflow I will use it in my workflow. So the same thing I need it in my flow. Okay, even for my request also that I want to create it, it needs to be validated by service desk people approval as well as the approval as well as the task. Okay, what is that? Yes, service desk. What the name I given ma service desk approval task. So this one. So see, I am dragging another workflow into my workflow and linking it. Okay, so the workflow that I dragged here is called as subflow. Okay, this is a subflow to my workflow. So I can use this workflow in many other items also, so that these two activities will run. Now how it works is, we will just do the practice. Sorry. Okay, this point is clear, ma? How I added this subflow is clear. The definition and how I added this subflow workflow is clear. Till this point clear before we test it? Please confirm. We are going to test it in few minutes, but how I created, what is the definition, and how I added, is that clear? Please confirm.
Yes, sir.
So now I am generating a request. See how subflow will be subflow will run generally. Okay, now you see more clearly. Okay, so maybe service, whatever it is, same way our group creation request will be created. Okay, but we will see the observation of subflow. Okay, see here, just clearly see. Okay, it is approved. Okay, this is fine, stays. Okay, so nothing is started. Okay, something is approval is triggered. Okay, it triggered to group. I don't know why it is created to group. Okay, even task something else. This is something else, ma. Okay, don't confuse. Okay, this approval I don't know. Just see, show workflow. Okay, now observe, ma. Clearly observe it. Okay, see here, two workflows are there. Right, this is our main workflow, means which is this RATM, right? So this is the RATM and this is the workflow. It started and it triggered a workflow which we call normally as subflow, right? And the subflow is running now. Okay, it will move to the next item, means if item, only once this is completed successfully, right? So now we are here. Okay, we are here. How this will be ended? It needs to be approved and it needs to be created a task, and the task should be closed and then it should end. So we do the same thing. So we approve it. This approval is triggered from where? It triggered from subflow. You are getting it right, everyone? So I am approving it. Once it is approved, the subflow will take this action to create task. Okay, the main workflow will still wait, ma. The main workflow will not do anything until the entire flow of subflow completes. Right? So we no need to see this one. We can only see once this is ended. So now we are in subflow. Right? So subflow approval process is completed and then the task is created. Right? The task, if you see here, there is a task created. This is the task. Now just close it. Okay, the respective team validated that and then they feel like, okay, it is completed. Now, okay, so this is done. Now observe it. Okay, so refresh here. Okay, so the subflow started to all the activities that are defined, completed, ended. Then just check once in workflow, main workflow, the main workflow moved to the next action and it is behaving how it is defined. Right? Is that clear, ma, everyone? How the subflow works? What is actually the subflow? Everyone please confirm.
Yes, sir.
Everyone please confirm.
Sir,
Yes, sir.
Yes, any questions?
sir, here in Subflow catalog task we have finished now, sir.
Yes.
It moved to end.
Yes, ma.
In main workflow, sir. Once you open. Here also catalog task is there now, sir. Here already we have approved now, sir. It is showing running here.
This task is maybe a different task, ma.
Okay, okay, sir.
This is our main workflow task, right? So maybe your question is like why I am creating two tasks for same service desk,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Maybe
Yes,
the
sir.
example that we took is confusing you, but let's say this is going to some other group. Okay, so for
Okay,
any
sir.
of my request, I want to get it validated by service desk people. Okay,
Okay, sir.
so yeah, you are true actually. It is confusing, but don't see this part. Okay, only see till this arrow, till this arrow. Okay,
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
then it won't be a confusion. Yeah, good question actually. Good observation. Good question, ma. Thank you. Right.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Others? Others is all clear, ma? Subflow, which is very important one. Okay, so it is an important question when someone asks you what is subflow. Subflow is a simple another workflow. Maybe subflow is also a workflow where if you add a workflow within a workflow, it will be called as a subflow. Okay, and the main workflow will wait until the subflow activities are completely completed. That's it. And if you want to still give some examples, maybe you can give these kind of examples. I have some predefined actions and many of the catalog items needs to go through these predefined actions. Okay, so instead of adding, see, okay, let's say, okay, now I have around 50 catalog items. 50 catalog items means maybe 50 workflows also, and out of 50, 25 catalog items need these standard actions. This particular page need for 20 catalog items, 25 catalog items. Okay, means service desk approval and service desk task to be completed. So if I don't use this method like a subflow method, in all 25 catalog items I need to add this 2 every time. Right, you need to drag a group. Okay, select that group, you need to drag that catalog task, select the graph and then give the short description. Here also select the group, everything. Instead of that, now you have only one activity to drag and drop, that's it, and the definitions are already set up within that. It is a kind of predefined template, that's it, simple. Instead of doing the repeated actions every time, okay, you can do everything in one workflow and then add that as a subflow to other workflows. That's it, nothing else, ma. Clear, ma, everyone? 100% clear? Yes, no, please confirm. Okay, fine, I
Yes,
will.
sir.
Good. Okay, now subflow is completed. Okay, this subflow here, what you are seeing is not the subflow actually. Okay, we don't use that all maximum, but subflow is generally it's again a workflow. Okay, don't please confuse. Okay, it's a simple topic. It's another workflow. You will just drag it and then it will show as a subflow. So now I am dragging it. Okay, to show just one more time, then submit it. Okay, and it is also act as an activity, and it also show you as it's a workflow name, nothing, simple. Okay, so I'm ending the conversation till this point for Subflow. Now just read the other ones. Okay, so approval, conditions completed, notification is completed, task catalog task completed. Okay, timer is completed, utilities, right, branch and join completed, run script is completed. Run script, maybe I will speak something little more tomorrow. Okay, this is such an important one. I will just try to give some real-time scenarios. Okay, and this particular group management is also can be discussed more. This is not a simple catalog item that we are seeing here, it is a bigger thing. Okay, instead of task creation, instead of creating group manually, we can automate everything. Okay, once it is approved, I don't want someone to do manually. I want to run a script, and the script needs to create a group. Okay, then I don't use catalog task, I will use some automation here. That thing we will discuss tomorrow. They are very important. Okay, so I will give some 3-4 real-time scenarios. Okay, group 1, for users 1, maybe something else also. Just keep them, practice maybe, and then try to tell in interviews. It gives you a very good impression if you can able to properly convince them or speak them. Okay, please remind me tomorrow in case I don't miss it, in case if I miss it. Okay, so the only thing what we left here is, okay, logging, locking and all not required. We don't use it. Lock in a sense it will pass, same like timer, lock also will lock the workflow. Okay, maybe a current record or something, it's not required, but there is one important question is turns, this one ma, turn still, turn still, turn still. Okay, generally turn still, even I don't know, before the class I just seen this one. Okay, the activity I know, but I don't know like Turnstile is this one. Okay, if we go to our offices, this is Turnstile. It is a kind of rotation where maybe you may see in this kind of things in shopping malls and all. You will rotate, right? You seen it, right, everyone? If you go to big companies and thing like it will rotate. You need to pass in this gap. Okay, in shopping malls, the door will be there. You have to, this door will turn. You have to walk accordingly. Big 5-star hotels and all will be maintaining this kind of setup. You see it somewhere, maybe anyone?
In metros also we have, sir.
Metros, yes, I know. Yeah, maybe.
In companies also.
Right. So this is called turnstile. Now, what does it mean is, in according to our workflow, okay, consider like, okay, you are, so just consider this is like a general discussion, maybe it's a valid discussion also. Okay, you raised a request. Okay, so maybe move this one here. Okay, and move this one somewhere here to make it clear, and move this one to here. Workflow should be very clean. Okay, but we are not maintaining the cleanness somehow. Okay, okay, so just to think, okay, a workflow, a ticket, there is a special ticket in our organization. Okay, it should not be approved, it should not be rejected, consider like, okay, so once the person rejected, okay, you need to trigger it again. You need to trigger it again to the same person, says approve it. If he reject again return to approve it, trigger it, approve it, trigger it. So you need to do some kind of reoccurring or repeating kind of work. Okay, this scenario is not a real-time scenario. Okay, I'm just assuming it, I'm just covering it in order to only explain 2 important activities. Don't confuse. And if you ask me like why we do that, sir, I don't have answer. Okay, it's such a bad scenario, but in order to explain this one, maybe I need to take only this one. I don't have any other thing in my mind. Okay, and I never used it also. Okay, so what I do is, okay, see, rollback I am using. Okay, So rollback, right? Where is the rollback? Here is the rollback. Just to think, and even this 15 seconds is also not required now. Let's remove it so that we'll get some space. Yeah, we got some space. Okay, here I am not setting as rejected. It should not be rejected. Okay, this ticket should not be rejected. It's a VIP ticket. They don't like to hear no. Consider like that. Okay, so roll back and then assign to this one again. So if it is rejected, we are again triggering notification. Okay, so this is how rollback I set it. This point is clear, ma? Till this point is clear? Yes, no, please confirm.
Sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Sir,
Yes, ma'am.
until మనం అప్రూవ్ చేసే వరకు అది రోల్ బ్యాక్ అవుతూనే ఉంటుంది సార్.
Yes, ma'am. It should be completely approved. It should be approved. This ticket should be approved.
Okay.
It should not be rejected at all. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, your statement is 100% true. Yes. Now
Okay.
this one is true. This one is completed. Everyone agree? Yes, no.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me, this ticket. Well, you created a ticket. Okay. The approver is rejected. Okay, it will again trigger. The approval is rejected. Again trigger. Approval rejected. Again trigger. So, how many times it will run? Maybe you are checking something. Okay, maybe I will give you one more example. Okay. So, how many times this one will check? Until it will approve, it will check, right?
Yes, sir.
And if you want to define it, it is infinite time. Infinite time until it approves, right? Can we also define like this?
Yes, sir.
Infinite means there is no limit, ma. Okay, everyone till this point, everyone agree? Yes, no. So if you do 100 times, if you reject,
Yes, sir.
if you reject 100 times, again 101. If you reject 1000 times, 1001. If you reject 1 lakh time, okay, 1 lakh 1 next time. So it is infinite. There is no finite limit. So this is how it is doing now. Okay, it is uncontrollable. This kind of thing uncontrollable. So now you want to run this cycle only for 3 times. Okay, if he reject 3 times, then mark it as reject. Till the time you just do it. Okay, how you can control the infinite looping to a certain number of looping? How you control the looping? First condition is if you kept that rollback, it is infinite. Okay, now next thing is I want to run this looping only for 3 times, 5 times. How I can do? This is the question. Question is clear?
Yes, sir. We can use wait for condition.
Wait for condition. What condition we use, ma? Just tell me.
That if you are rollbacking for more than 3 times, it should.
How we can define 3 times? How
For
we?
scripting, sir.
No. We can
Can we set limits, sir?
where we have set limit option, ma? Where we have set limit option? See, set limit is from glide record, right? So to glide it,
Using script can we, sir?
how we can use a script? How the script will know that this looping is starting and running and running and running? Which table we query? How you define the number? Okay, so that they are all bigger. It's like you are searching something in a space. Okay, simple thing is you have one activity called this one. Okay, you get this one here and then this Turnstile, okay, it will allow you to define, okay, the limit number. Okay, how many interactions? 3 interactions, right? When you are creating a loop kind of action, loop based action, okay, in order to in order to contain, see here, maybe I better I will open TURNSTI something. Read this one, ma. This is also very good one. TURN. Okay, we'll just read it actually because when I put the cursor, I'm not able to see. Okay, Why? Because it is showing the suggestion down. Okay, and I need to do zoom in and then show. Maybe you can't read it, right? So if I keep the cursor now, where is this? Okay, Turnstile activity counts how many times the workflow passes to the same point. This is what we are taking. Okay, use this activity to prevent infinite loops. This is what also we discussed. This activity is useful when the workflow includes rollback activity. Okay, so this is what the one which we completely discussed so far, right? Maybe you can, if you see here also, it gives the same thing. Okay, whatever we see in there, the message, here also the activity will tell us. Maybe let's see if we have some examples. No, it doesn't have any examples. Let's see. Number is there, continue, cancel, executing, and that's it. No examples are there. Okay, sometimes we'll get it, sometimes we don't get the examples, but okay, this is what the thing. This is what the thing is. Okay, Turnstile rollback. These two are very, very, very important with respect to interview. Is that clear, ma? Shall I consider that it is clear now? As we set this one to uh, 3, okay, it will work for 3, and then once it fails, then it will make sure that it will execute only 3 times. Okay, if it still fails, then maybe we can somewhere connect to, okay, rejected. Okay, maybe I think we need to read it. Okay, continue, no, continue, it is continuing, it will work for 3 times. Okay, and then maybe cancel or something, we need to connect to the this one, what, rejected activity. Okay, so we, it is very rare to use, but keep it, ma. I need to read what is continue, what is cancel in order to explain further. Okay, continue is greater than number of, okay, so this is fine. Cancel, the workflow access this activity more than this and allowed interaction action. So continue, cancel means maybe you need to connect this one to the next activity. What is the next activity? Set value to this one is the rejected, maybe rejected activity. Where is the rejected activity? Maybe we cancel it, maybe. Okay, here, right? You are getting it right now, ma, everyone? Maybe this one I am not very sure, ma. Okay, I need to read it one more time, but these two, run, rollback and Turnstile, we use for this purpose. Rollback is to rolling back to the same activity. Okay, and if you are using rolling back, there may be chances like it will run a looping, infinite looping. To control the infinite looping, okay, we will use Turnstile to set a limit. Okay, till this point you can clearly explain it. Right, clear, right, everyone? Yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
It is like when we are using branch and join at a time, like same way you are using rollback and cancels.
Yeah, ma. These
Sir?
two are pair, ma. Yes, true. These two are pair,
Okay, sir.
branch and join are one pair. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So,